Okay. Shout out to Hugo Perez being #1. Mario Awesome Gamer, you said yay and first, but you were actually second. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about your luck. What's up, people? What's up, everybody? Everybody comment. Everybody say what's up. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What up, what up, what up, what up? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me okay? Well, thanks for buying my album. Can you hear me, everybody? Can everybody hear me? Do I sound okay? If you want some more volume, let me know. Decibel. You already know I'm about to talk about that stuff. What's up, everybody? Could it be louder? Could it be quieter? So yeah, I'm gonna wait till some more people get in here, and then I'm gonna talk about GBB. I'm gonna talk about what's going on with the Beatbox community. I'm gonna talk about what people are commenting. I'm gonna talk about, of course, Codfish versus Batical. That's the main reason why I'm live streaming right now, because mad people are talking about it. It's one of the craziest battles that have come out. It's the craziest battle so far in 2018 for sure. And I just want to talk about it. I just want to let people know what I'm thinking about it and all that shit. But we got 100 people in here already. Shout out to everybody watching. What's up, everybody? I'm going to be live streaming for a bit. Villain Beatbox. Fuck you. Yo, Villain. Never mind. I was going to say we should hang out today, but I can't, actually. I'm going to go to the casino with my mom. Yo, you guys can have your opinions. I'm going to talk about why I chose Codfish, and hopefully you guys hear something that from me that you didn't think about before. Casey Slater, that's why I'm here doing this. I'm not here. And before I even talk about it, just the guys that are already in the live stream, I'm not a biased judge. And I want to be very clear about that, because a lot of people were saying, like, me particularly, because the camera's on me, like, the entire battle, for the most part. And it's, like, me going crazy over Codfish. Diego, Z1, we all see your comment, man. We're going to get to it. I'm going to talk about it. I respect everybody's opinion. I respect all that stuff, but and Diego, I'm not saying you're being ignorant. You just said straight up, that you disagree, and that's okay. But what some people are doing in the comment section are straight up being like ignorant, being like I can, if all you need to know is like throat bass and drums, then I could win GBB, then I could do that kind of stuff. And that's how you beatbox, not throat bass and snare sing. Who says that? Rafiq, what do you mean? Trust me, guys, I'm going to talk about it, and I hope you guys listen rather than just, like, commenting your opinions the entire time. I want you guys to, listen to listen to what I have to say. Shout out to Stacho. What's up? Stacho, my man. Helium. Yeah, Helium's a sick beatboxer. He didn't make top 8, though. So So like being completely transparent with about this shit. I think the Codfish won fair and square. Oh, shout out to Joshua Navarro, already throwing in a $50 donation. Thank you so much, Joshua. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for sure. Thank you. I got donations on the stream. I'm not going to be beatboxing that much, but if you guys would like to, and I'm also going to put the stream up afterwards. Just so you guys know. So if you're watching this afterwards, usually during all of my streams, I just have a donation link up and people can leave donations. So during this stream, I'm just going to do the same. I'm not going to take it down. So a special shout out to Joshua for the donation, but I'm going to put the stream up afterwards because I'm pretty fucking passionate about this. You know, beatboxing is my life. I'm a full-time beatboxer, and I've won a lot of battles, you know, and basically I don't even know where to start with the subject, you know, because people are commenting so many things that like I personally just disagree with 100%. Like so I guess I'm just gonna NaPoM is high. What are you talking about, anti-sensitive America? Like, let me just talk. Why can't you just like hear what I'm saying? You know, like high or not, I'm very passionate about what I'm like speaking about. You know, so it's not about anything else other than the subject. You know, the subject right now isn't what my state. The subject is what just happened at Grand Beatbox Battle and how people disagree with it and what I'm going to say. So we got 170 people watching right now. I think that's enough people so I could start just going on a little rant. So, motherfucking Codfish, sorry for spoilers if you guys don't know the results, but Codfish won the solo battle in GBB. And so me personally, I was a Codfish voter, you know? I voted for Codfish. You guys saw the 2 battles that already came out. And I was one of the people that voted for him. And I don't know where the other judges' heads were at. I don't know exactly what their reasoning was. But I'm going to start with the eliminations, okay? Elimination round, on my scorecard, D-Lo had a perfect score. 10 out of 10 on every single category. Musicality, technicality, showmanship, like crowd control, stuff like that. Originality. And I think that might have been it, actually. There was 4 categories. And sorry about the spoiler, Link Gaming. It's okay. So D-Lo got a perfect score for me. For sure. And I'm just starting with eliminations. I'm going to talk about the battle later on. And so D-Lo, you know, everything that I'm about to say, I'm not trying to take away from any other beatboxer. I'm not trying to take away from D-Lo, from Batico, from H-Has. You know, these guys are, yeah, I'm going to hit you with the facts. These guys are, you know, the best beatboxers in the world right now. GBB, it happens once a year, and they invite the best beatboxers that are currently in the world. You know what I mean? Just like last year, the year before, it's always just a constant, you know, top of the line beatboxers. And excuse me. So D-Lo, he got a perfect score. His elimination, you guys all saw it. It was obviously really crazy. Codfish, he got second place for me. And he got 1 point away from a perfect score. I gave him a 10 out of 10 in showmanship, 10 out of 10 in originality. I gave him a 10 out of 10 in what was the third one? Technicality. Oh, musicality. Yeah, I think musicality is one. And then I gave him a 9 out of 10 in technicality. Now let me explain why Codfish is actually technically way better than tons of other people. So, you know, technique, it starts with the fundamentals. It really does. You know, a kick drum is a technique. A snare is a technique. The throat bass is technique. Hi-hats are technique. Your voice is a technique. I view singing like as a beatbox sound. You know what I mean? That's how I view it and I view singing as the most diverse beatbox sound. You know, like the way that you can use your voice is very, very expansive. Like insanely expansive. And I think that Codfish, his technicality with his dynamics, you know, because I think sound dynamic is a technicality. because you have to be able to control the how loud your sound is compared to the other sounds that you're doing. You have to be able to control the consistency of your basses. That's a technique. The consistency of Codfish's throat bass, Codfish's drums. That is a crazy technique. Doing throat bass is sick. And it's not the most hard thing to do. A lot of people can do throat bass. I've been practicing. I'm not perfect at throat bass, but doing it consistently at a really, really like high level, because he has one of the best throat basses in the world for sure, maybe the best. And he's not only able to do it, he can do it consistently. He can do it, change the pitch of it, change how loud it is, change how much bass there is into it. That is a technique. And that's why I think technically Codfish is honestly one of the best beatboxers. And I see how some people can disagree with that because he's not doing technical rhythms, because technical rhythms is a different thing than technique is a very broad thing. If you just say technicality in beatboxing, that's not just how many sounds you're doing. That's not just crazy drum fills. Technique is a very broad thing that people might not realize that. But technique is like everything. You know what I mean? Codfish does throat bass for 6 years already. Yeah, I've been doing lip rolls for 6 years also. That's our style. So that's just elimination. I just wanted to start with that. Yes, but Codfish do all the time the same thing. That's boring. I will cut in right there and say, I understand that people have their different, viewpoints on what is the same thing. But for me, and I might be wrong, but I got picked as a judge for a reason. I've won a lot of battles. I've judged a lot of battles. So you can disagree with me, that's okay. But for me, Codfish was actually one of the more original beatboxers throughout the battle. And the reason I think that is because overall, if you watch Batico versus Codfish, if you watch Batico's elimination and watch Codfish's elimination, they both reuse stuff. It's not just Codfish, it's the art of having a beatbox style, Batico, his one beat, he did that same beat in his elimination, and also he also did that beat before. He used the same sounds, and you can't not take that into account. Just because Codfish is also doing throat bass over again because that's his style, and he's doing similar beats because that's his style. Batico was doing the same thing. And they both switched it up in their own respective way, But I would say, yeah, Godzilla music. He did reuse beat. He used it for 2 measures. Yeah, but that was his drop. You know what I mean? That was supposed to be his moment. But it was a reuse thing, and I understand how it gets to that. Yeah, D-Lo is for sure the most diverse beatboxer right now. The most diverse and consistent beatboxer with his diversity. But I will say in GBB, he was not as diverse as he can be. If you watch, you're going to see how his first battle and his final battle and everything, it is also, he did some repeating stuff. In his battle against Trung Bao, I think he did a beat and he did something similar in the finals, which is okay. It's okay to do something similar, but you can't just hold Codfish accountable for that whenever the other battlers are doing it just in a different way. You're saying you're just contradicting what you say just because of the style of the beatboxing. So I'll take it to the first battle. Codfish versus H-Has. I don't know if all you guys saw that battle. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I didn't read many comments on that one. But Codfish, H-Has is a dope beatboxer. Some people said that they don't think he should have made top 8. For me, he made top 8 just because of his, for me, his elimination was very, teasing. He did some crazy sounds. And, yeah, Ved Prakash Ood Pa Hey. That's what I'm saying. People are just hating on Codfish for allegedly, repeating sounds or repeating beats. Whenever, in my eyes, so did the other beatboxers. but you know, they repeat in different ways. There's different ways to do that, but yeah, Ping Pong Productions. Hold on, bro. I don't know why, but I'm gonna make you a mod because you're the fucking dude. So basically, I don't know if that's the real Maddox Beatbox, but I don't think it is. But if so, what up, Maddox? No, he would be on Swiss Beatbox. What am I thinking? But yeah, starting at the battle. So H has, first of all, Codfish. If you look at my reactions, you can see what stands out about Codfish. So in his elimination, he started off with the Black Betty beat. So he started boom, da dum da dum 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 boom, da dum da dum 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 boom, da dum da dum 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 boom. And if you watch my reactions, the sickest part about that was the boom, and that sounds so good. You know, his just kick and his bass, it sounds so powerful, so consistent, so full sounding. You know, it's insane. I don't know how people don't also agree with that. People that are like hating and stuff. But for his battle against H-Has, he instantly started off with a beat that everybody knows, which is hype as fuck already. You know, do you ever think that you wish that you could do anything? You wish that you, and then, you know, the way he introduces his beat and the way he introduces like the idea that he's going for is like, it's insane. It is literally insane. It's like, because it's so fundamentally correct. It's so proper, you know. It's correct. It's proper. It's the way that not beatboxing. It's the way that music, like good music, is just like gets people hype, you know. And just like I don't really know. There's so many different things that people are saying about Codfish that I just honestly disagree with, you know. And it seems like a lot of people that are commenting like bad things are miseducated, because they're saying things like Codfish only does throat bass and drums. Like, that's not a good beatboxer. Like, are you kidding me? You got to look at beatboxing. I teach online lessons, and I say this in my online lessons all the time. Like, look at beatboxing 20, 30, 40 years ago. You know, Razel, Kenny Muhammad, all these dudes. Beatboxing wasn't bad back then, you know? Beatboxing was it was still the dopest thing ever, you know? Like, people that heard Razel live, they thought that he was a god, you know? They thought it was the best thing ever. And that's not because he was using crazy sounds. It's not because he was doing, like, you know, crazy techniques. It's because he had his fundamentals there, and they were perfect. You know, he had a dope kick, he had a dope snare, his throat bass is crazy powerful, and he knows how to control a crowd. You know, you don't need to know how to do lip rolls. You don't need to know how to do any of this crazy shit. It's really just like the fundamentals are most important, you know? Since the beginning of beatboxing, since fucking Razel has been around, you know? So you can't like pretend like the fundamental element of beatboxing isn't there anymore just because all of those crazy sounds are starting to be brought up now. Because beatboxing right now is it's a constant push and evolution, you know. People are sounding better and better and better. But whenever somebody like Codfish takes it back to the fundamentals, you know, and does everything that people know how to do, you know. Everybody knows how to do. You understand what Codfish is doing. You know what I mean? You can read his beats. You know what he's doing. But it's that fundamental aspect of it. It's the fact of how good it actually sounds, you know, and the emotion behind it as well. You know, the emotion behind Codfish's beats are unlike a lot of other beatboxers, especially somebody like Batico and HS, you know, because for me, whenever Batico was going, he went up there and he beatboxed, you know, and he did a beatbox battle, and that's awesome. I've seen that before, and he's one of the best at it, you know. He's the Asian beatbox champion. He knows how to be a champion. He knows how to battle. He knows how to do stuff. You guys saw him in the battle. But what Codfish, through his presence and through his, like, you know, his energy, first of all, I could just tell that he knows how to battle. Even though he wasn't putting that crazy, I want to win, you know, I want to beat you energy into it, I could still hear the education behind his sounds, you know. I hear the fact that he was he was so, what's the word? not calm. He was calm, but he was like, he was in control of himself, you know. He knew what he was capable of. He knew what kind of situation he was in. He knew that Batako was like, you know, getting in his face, like going like this, holding up the two all the time. And Codfish, just through his energy and through his presence, I could tell, through being a very, very experienced battler, I've won so many battles, I can tell that he wasn't phased by that energy, you know. And that's such a big thing. That's a whole another thing. That's a confidence thing, you know. That's being in control of like the whole situation, you know. Batako was very much like in Codfish's face, you know, being a battler, which is awesome. That's fine, but you know, Codfish wasn't going to that level. You know what I mean? He still did his own thing. His first round was so ballsy for him to do. You know, like I've heard Codfish beatbox a little bit before, and he can beatbox crazy. You know, I've heard some freestyles from Codfish, and he goes like, and like especially before GBB, like he didn't really do this style on stage very much. He took every time he beatboxed, he like tried to prove himself almost like technically and with beatboxing and with bass and, you know, technical patterns. But in this GBB, I feel like he more tried to prove that he doesn't need to do that to be a dope beatboxer. And that's such an important thing, because like he kept his I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. He kept his integrity. That's what it is. Something like that. He kept his integrity, you know, even though like Batako was like doing all this shit in his first round, you know, Codfish stuck to what he was doing, and he did it so consistently. It sounded like it was not a crazy beatbox track. It was an emotional track that had all the fundamentals with it. You know what I mean? Like he started down 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 down. Like if I tried to do that on stage, I would like I tried to do that, I would like be nervous as fuck. I would be like, shit, like this song, like people aren't already like going like this, you know, like it's not going so well. But no, Codfish, he is so confident in the quality of his sound and how good he knows he can beatbox, that he didn't get scared, even though that people weren't going crazy at first, you know, because he knew that like the song, that composure, yes, that's exactly the word I'm looking for. Thank you. He kept his composure because he knew that the quality of his sounds were just gonna like, you know, be better than the quality of the other person's sounds. And that's an insane thing. That's a crazy confidence thing to have, that you have, that like if like, yeah, he's won so many battles in Australia, guys. Like this isn't his first battle. He knows what he's doing. So that's just first round. And then second round, I don't know how anybody, so I mean, first, I don't even know. Like, you know, Codfish first round against Batako, I will say Batako did amazing. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm not trying to take away from anybody's performance or anybody's beats. Batako was insane. He's the Asian beatbox champion. He's obviously dope. You know what I mean? But the way that Codfish beatboxes is he just sounds better. He does things. He does his own style. And somebody left a comment that he just had this like I'm doing me attitude, and you know that stuck out, because somebody like Batako, his attitude, he had a very much beatbox battle mentality, which I have seen so many times. I've seen that in every single beatbox battle, that, you know, getting up on stage and battle mentality, which is not a bad thing, but I've seen it before, and you have to do it. You have to do that mentality different than somebody else than for it to stick out, you know. And Batako was almost like arrogant in the fact that he was just like doing that just over and over again. And Codfish, his second round, like he answered that, you know, after doing him and after doing like, you know, he came up on stage the second round, he countered that pew 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 pew, and fucking, I don't know why you guys are just still arguing in my chat. Shout out to Sinjo, because it wasn't good. His sound was fantastically clear, but Batako was so much more technical. No, you're not you're looking over what I'm saying. Like, remember whenever I said in the beginning of the stream that technicality isn't just the sounds that you're doing, it's how you do the sounds that you're doing too. I think Codfish was better technicality-wise than Batico, 100%, because of how he sounded, you know? Codfish, he has this full sound. That is technically insane. You have to be a fucking technical genius to be able to acquire that full sound. You know what I mean? You can't just do that, and that's not like not being technically good. You know, you have to know how to do all that. I know my beard's getting a little long. You have to know how to do the technical stuff to be able to take it down and do that dope just as much. I'm gonna eat some salsa. Why Codfish win D-Lo? So for me, I've watched the battle back a lot of times because, guys, trust me, I don't not care about this shit. This is my life, like I said in the beginning of the stream. This is everything that I live for. I'm a full-time beatboxer, guys. And I really care about whenever people disagree with like a decision, a judging decision, because it's important for the community and it's important for my life. I'm here, you know. This is just this is my life. And D-Lo against Batico, I think first round, or not D-Lo against Batico, D-Lo against Codfish. For me, first round went to Codfish, second round was a tie. So overall, Codfish won. And Ping Pong Productions, his beats aren't hard to do, but it's hard to do them like him. That's how I feel. That's how, you know, a lot of people were saying, like, that's exactly it. You can't replicate somebody like that. That's like an emotional thing that you just can't replicate. Let me just eat one more salsa. Sorry, Shinjo. D-Lo, I'll break it down for you guys. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to be completely transparent about this so that I'm not getting hate on the internet, you know what I mean? Because I got picked to be a judge, and I tried to do my best job and pick the most fair winner. So I'm just trying to be completely transparent so people don't fucking hate me after this, because I'm reading people's comments and they're like, damn, like, I've lost all respect after NaPoM after this. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why? Why? Because I picked a beatboxer that you don't really agree with? Like, fuck all you. Not all you. You know I don't mean that. But that's not a way to move forward, you know. So back to Codfish versus D-Lo. Sorry, I ate my nacho and I kind of like couldn't stop thinking about it. I know there's no hate here, Anti-Sensitive America. I'm talking about on the video. I'm talking about on the fucking battle video. People are commenting shit. So basically, first round, what Codfish did, well, D-Lo won first in the battle. So D-Lo, he started off with a beat, like a new beat. I don't know if you guys watched the final yet. It's going to be coming out on Swiss Beatbox in 2 days, I believe. So D-Lo's first round, he kind of steps out of his comfort zone. He tries to do some singing stuff, and it's not perfect. It's not very well put together. You can tell he's not doing something that he's practiced a lot. It's something new, and that's okay. That's okay to do. You can do that dope. But Codfish went after that, and you can tell how much he had his beats that he did in the final put together. You know what I mean? And I could just tell that. Sorry, Angel. I'm definitely gonna spoil this. So you can just, first round for me, Codfish was the winner. Just the first round. And then the second round, D-Lo was honestly, he after D-Lo's second round, it was like, he's coming, I want my money back. And, you know, D-Lo had some fucking hype, and D-Lo was like taking the lead. He was for sure, by the end of his second round, I thought D-Lo was in the lead. And Codfish, the first half of his second round was not promising. Guys, I'm gonna spoil it if you don't want to know. Like I'm here talking about this. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna spoil it. So if you don't want to hear, then you gotta leave. But in the second round, D'Lo was in the lead by the end of his round. In my head, once again, I'm not talking from any other judge standpoint. I'm talking about me, so I can be completely transparent. So you guys don't fucking, hate me for the rest of my career, because I think that's whack. So for me, like, D'Lo was in the lead by the end of the second round, and then Codfish, he started and he did "Hurt" by Johnny Cash, and it wasn't, by like 45 seconds in, it wasn't super promising. It was like, damn, like, he's just kind of doing the same thing, like you guys are saying, and that's what was going on in my head. Well, and then halfway through, he started battling again. I want my money back. And that's, it's like, all right, he's picking it up a little bit. And then he dropped a beat that I know that he can do, that he didn't do all tournament, that I forgot that he could do. And then he dropped a beat. And it sounded crazy. So, for me, they tied the second round. Because it was like, he just, by the end of, D'Lo was about to win, But by the last 45 seconds of Codfish's round, he brought it back, and he like, he brought the bar back up, because I thought that he was about to keep that like consistent, not so good energy throughout the battle. But then he actually came back, and he brought that energy second round, and he by the end of it, he had the crowd and they were going crazy for him. And for me, Codfish won the first round. The second round was a tie. So that means that Codfish is the winner. It's like boxing. Why did Batako win from Shogo? Shogo was just a little bit nervous on stage. You can kind of tell by his presence. Oh, NaPoM. Good question. He asked, why was there a change of jury the second day? So, initially, it was supposed to be me, Kenny, Karina Fex, Jungza, and Alex Sinho. But then, for day one, Karina Fex, his flight got canceled, so he wasn't able to make it day one, so they just switched in ZD, which I think is a cool switch. ZD is a good judge, obviously. Shadow 15K Ryan, send it to the Beatbox house. Yeah, I'll check it out, man. So yeah, guys, I mean, I hope Yuval Uber, that's okay if you disagree, man. But for me, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the other judges were thinking. Just the second round was a tie. The first round, Codfish edged it. What's up, Tiffany Sullivan? I'm just talking about some GBB shit. People are disagreeing, people are agreeing. Do I think Codfish will go to the World Champs and get far? Yes. I think he will for sure make top 16. Just because of his sound quality. Nobody sounds as good as him. Wait. PC Slater. I just want to know what the judges look for when the rounds are split, like H-Hass versus Codfish. What do you mean when the rounds are split? What do you mean by that? I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with a lot of... How can D'Lo tie the second round when he's second round all good, but Codfish second round only half good? Because it's one of those like repetitive things and energy things also. Because I think I spoke a little bit wrong. Codfish's second round wasn't not good. It just wasn't it wasn't better at the beginning of it. It wasn't better than how D-Lo ended. Well, also back to that. You want to talk about quality things. You want to talk about how things sound to the ear. At the end of D-Lo's round, he did his beat. And that's a sick beat, sick technical beat. Me personally, I don't love it. Just because it kind of sounds like somebody's going like insanely crazy. It sounds like somebody's going like, you know, insane. It sounds like somebody's like losing their mind. Where Codfish, like, you know, I'm trying to think about also the reason behind the beats, you know, the feeling behind the beats, you know, and Codfish just, it's much more accessible for me. I understand him a lot more when he beatboxes than a lot of other people. It's very clear. It's very real. Shout out to Beautiful G. Just tag me in an Instagram post. What about Ish? So Ish, this is the second time I heard Ish actually. The first time I heard Ish was in the Great North 2017, 2016. And I think Hiss is an awesome beatboxer, but I think his showcase, Villain and Ish kind of did the same thing. They didn't realize that that's their first impression for a lot of people, you know? Sorry, I'm just answering this text real quick. Thanks, bro. Villain had the idea. I don't know if you're still watching Villain, but Villain, he could have like, that was his first impression in front of a lot of those people. Not for me, of course. I've known Villain since I started beatboxing. We've been homies since like I started, and I really appreciate what he was going for. He did like a brand new set with brand new sounds and a brand new style that I've never heard him do before. But I really wish that if you're still here, or if you're not still here, that he would have like done things that he's done since he started beatboxing, you know, all in like a 4-minute routine, you know, like the it's like a best of like remix or something, you know. Shout out to Hypernautics for the donation. Shout out to Tyler W2 who's also watching. But I wish that like he would have done like a best of like, you know, compilation of all of his beats just over and over again. He was very experimental with his showcase, which is that's a great thing to be. He's going out of his comfort zone. He's moving forward as an artist. That's amazing. That's the most important thing, that you're constantly moving forward, doing what you want to do. Now that's fine. But in terms of, you know, getting into the elimination, if he would have done all the crazy shit that he knows that he could have done, he was saving for battles too, because I think if Villain would have gotten to the battles, he definitely could have ripped some people up. But I mean, there's just a lot of things that I wish Villain would have done, you know. But he didn't, and that's fine, because he didn't do a bad job. He did a great job. But that was his first... Like, if everybody there has heard Villain for a long time, and then he did that, then that would have been cool. But, you know, I don't know. I love Villain. He's one of my favorite beatboxers. GBB 2018 was so rigged. Yeah. Yep, that's what's happening, guys. We're just rigging battles out here for our own entertainment as organizers and judges. Just for our own pleasure, we're rigging everything. Guys, nothing is rigged. Trust me. Why was Purist so nervous? Because he's a nervous guy. He cares a lot about it. Wait till I get my money right. Whoa, 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 wait till I get my money right. And why didn't Rhythmine get past eliminations? I think for me, he was in the top 8, but you know, there is the way the eliminations work is you score people 10 out of 10 in 4 different categories, and then you just add them all up at the end, and then all the judges come together, and then the people. Sorry, I gotta crack my back a little bit. I'm a little tight. And then you just add up all the scores. So I'm not sure, because it's just the way the scores add up. It's just the way that it added up, you know. I feel like Helium should have made it in the battles. Yeah. Guys, sorry, I'm just looking outside for a second. Yeah, his mic did mess up. That sucks. But he didn't sorry, I'm just you guys are commenting so much. I got 400 people watching right now. I'm trying to answer as much as I can. What do I think about One Known? One Known is the American Beatbox champion. Get ready for One Known at World Champs. Let me just say that. Show us your throat bass. You said you're starting to learn. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I'm doing a different kind of throat bass. You know what I mean? Instead of going low, I'm trying to go high. Shout out to Crowder Sound for the donation. I'm gonna explode. Yeah, guys, it's throat bass time. You know what's up. So yeah, guys. I mean, I hope I gave you guys some transparency. I hope some of you guys see what's going on a little bit differently. I don't know how many people are watching right now that thought disagree completely, you know what I mean? But I really hope that, you know, some of you guys heard what I said, and if you really strongly disagreed before, then you kind of see what's going on. I hope some of you guys see what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because I'm not just here talking for no fucking reason. I'm here talking because I'm passionate about it, and it's something that's really important. Yeah, Inertia is fucking dope. Inertia is also one of my favorite beatboxers. Top 3 favorite. MTS, I haven't seen much from MTS in a long time, but his one video was really dope. Really good. But I haven't seen that much from him. I want my money back. I want my money back. I I want my money back. I'm here talking because it's a controversial topic that I'm right in the middle of. I'm literally right in the middle of the shit. I was a judge, you know? And people are disagreeing with the judging. And I'm not the kind of guy to just sit back and just be like, yeah, it's fine. You know, they're just a bunch of internet trolls. I don't agree with them. I'm just going to sit back and be a judge. No, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy to make a fucking live stream and talk to you straight up about this issue. Because not enough people are talking. And I agree to disagree. That's fine. That's a fine thing to do. It's all my fault. I've really been practicing my throat bass though. Collapse? Yeah, Collapse is motherfucking crazy. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram post. Shout out him out. He's one of my favorite beatboxers right now. So, you saying that's what the other judges are like? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. For those of you that don't know about my flow. Collapse is a crazy beatboxer. Did I vote against Barry? I wasn't a judge. They changed up the judges for the tag team in the loop station. I was in the tag team. Me and Kenny battled Barry for third. Shit. Yeah, what's up, motherfuckers? I'm getting so many messages all at the same time. What are the papers for on the judging table? Well, for the elimination round, we score them on technicality. 10 out of 10 points, you do technicality, originality, stage control / performance, and musicality. You know what my favorite thing in beatboxing is? The musicality. Oh, that'd be sick. Let me shit on you real quick. Why would GBB be rigged? Why would anybody rig a beatbox battle? I don't understand. Why do people think that it's rigged? This is seriously the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't know who just commented that, because we're getting so many comments that your name disappeared, so I can't call you out personally, but you're not the only person that said that. Why do people think that GBB is rigged? What would fuel somebody to rig a beatbox competition, especially GBB? The past 3 years, Gene won, Kenny won, I won, and then Codfish won this year. Do you seriously think that it's rigged? Like, why the fuck would you think that something is rigged like that? Like, who would do that? You guys are, like, seriously, if you're saying that it's rigged, like, you're fucking dumb, like, straight up. Like, I can't think of any other way to say it. Like, you're just like, no, nobody rigs it to make your friends win. That's not what this competition is about. It's not about hiring judges that are gonna pick their friends. That's not what a fucking beatbox battle is about. It's about going there and doing your best. And if you, like, I'm seriously, yeah, I am getting fucking triggered on this, because it's bullshit that people even, like, are putting this out there, you know? And it's like, what's the point of doing anything? Especially, like, beatboxing. Like, the reason I beatbox is because it's not part of all this stupid political shit. It's not a part of all this, like, dumbass shit. And yeah, I'm not gonna fucking escalate quickly if people are calling out, like, fucking winners of battles and saying that it's rigged. Like, that's fucking whack. Like, of course it's not rigged. Like, why would you think that it's fucking rigged? Why the fuck would you think that? You're dumb. I'm just getting fucking triggered on this shit, because this is, like, my life. Like I keep saying, this is beatboxing. Beatboxing is my life. And whenever people want to challenge the purity of beatboxing, the reason I beatbox is because of how pure it is, how pure the community is, how real it is. The people that win it's not just rigged. It's actually true. It's actually, you know, you get really good at something and you go up there and you do the best that you could possibly do, and you actually have a lot of skill. This live stream is rigged. Fuck you, Biscuit. I know you're just trolling, but fuck you. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous, guys. You guys are just ridiculous. Like, especially, like, American Champs. See people saying that it's rigged. Like, American Champs is not rigged. Sure, it might look bad, and people might very disagree with it. I wasn't there. I was in Japan during the American Champs when Mark Martin won. But I can tell you right now that it was not fucking rigged. People don't throw a beatbox battle. Dude, do you know how much time it takes to throw a beatbox battle? It's not just like GBB happens, dude. People put so much money, so much time, so much of their daily energy into throwing these beatbox battles. Sorry, Biscuit, I don't mean to make you frown. I know you're just trolling. I don't, like, it takes so much to make these battles happen. And why would they take the time to make this competition happen just for it to get rigged, you know? You guys are just dumb. How is it not rigged when your eyes are rigged? What do you mean when my eyes are rigged? What are you saying? I got green eyes. You guys are just, like, calling me on a dumb shit. And it's pissing me off. Ha ha ha, you fuckers. I love all of you. But I'm starting to disagree with some of your guys' words, because it's a big thing. Sorry, guys. I just got a little bit heated. I actually agree with the Mark Martin decision. Yeah. Some people don't, some people do. I wish you guys wouldn't just say dumb things to make me angry. Hey, nigga, I'm twang dung. It's not rigged, lol. Dude, how could you say that Beatbox House members only make each other win whenever, like, I mean, I'm not happy that Chris didn't make the top 8, but whenever Chris didn't make top 8, like that, it's just, you're invalid. Or how last year Kenny didn't make the top 8, but Gene was a jury. Like, you guys are just dumb. Because if Codfish win, more YouTube views. That is not why we picked Codfish. That conversation never happened. Do you think that the organizer of GBB came up to the 5 judges? Okay, there's a dude, his name is Claudio, and he works with Poponi. You all know Poponi, Swiss Beatbox. And those two, they run a competition called GBB. It's Claudio and Poponi, and a team of other people. And do you think that before the battle, that they came up to us, the 5 judges that they picked, and they were like, hey guys, so for this battle, we're going to have Codfish win. So make sure that you vote for Codfish. No, that's not how it works. That's not how a motherfucking battle works. There's never that conversation. You don't pick judges. You don't pay judges just like, because I'm not saying that the battlers pay us. We get paid from the organization to be a judge. We get paid by Swiss Beatbox to be there to judge. Not to pick anybody in particular, but we get paid to do that job of judging. It's not an easy job to judge. You're there, you're sitting down, watching the thing from start to finish. It's not an easy thing. That's why they pay us to be a judge. They don't pay us to judge a certain way. They pay us to judge. So do you think that they would invite us to Switzerland all the way there just to tell us, like, right before the battle that hey guys, like, you guys got to pick Codfish, or hey guys, like, this year Spider Horse is going to win, so make sure that you pick Spider Horse every time. Or hey guys, this is Beatness's year for the Loop Station battle, so make sure every time that Beatness goes up for a battle, you just vote for him, okay? That's not what happens. I'm not going to get a heart attack because I'm young and I have the energy. Yeah, wild cards were a bit rigged though. Chris got in instead of Wing. I mean, I personally, that doesn't mean that it's rigged. That's not what rigging is. Oh my god. Do you not understand that, like, Wing made the wild card. He made the people's choice. And the people, they chose Ish. That's it. That's what happened. Like, there were judges for the wild card. Like, you guys are just fucking, like, I hate how you basically do nothing. What do you mean, SLH? Who is that? Who is SLH? I gotta look at your account. Go to channel. Just because I know of another SLH out there. And I don't know if that was the same one. No, I was not a judge for the wild cards. Because I was a judge. That's why I didn't compete. Did you not see me at the judging table? Yo, Galea Robert, you're just dumb, dude. You're seriously stupid. Like, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're just commenting the same thing over and over again. So, goodbye. Yeah, thank you, Tiffany Sullivan, for just, like, getting rid of that comment. Because you're just legit saying dumb things. Like, at this point, if you're listening to what I'm saying, then you have to see how what some people are saying. Didn't you think Codfish vs. Batico deserved an overtime? When Codfish went technical, he was very unclean. I will say that it was cleaner than Batico. It was cleaner than Batico's technicality. I don't think it should have went to a third round. Batico, Codfish fucking destroyed that battle. Show some new style. You want to hear some new style? You want to hear some new style? You want to hear some new style? There you go. Something new. Oh yeah, this whole like Mark Martin being like a term, you know, not even like a like people are using Mark Martin as a term for like rigged judging or something. That's just a dumb thing to do. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys are just a couple people in the comment section are just. I mean, it's important that these people comment what they're saying. That's what this stream is honestly about. You can't trumpet for shit. Ah. Listen to that trumpet. Yo, I think that SLH dude is Kevin Lee, but I'm not sure. Because he's just kind of commenting shit. But no, Kevin has his own YouTube. But I can't tell. Vishnu Sharam! What's up, my dude? Yeah, you're right. Yo, Mark Martin is a professional beatboxer. It's something that a lot of people don't know. Itman, I've been sitting here talking about this for a long time. I'm just like, I'm just a little like, I'm just taking a little break. What's up, everybody? I'm at home in my mom's house in Pittsburgh, PA. I'm here for the weekend, for Easter weekend. I don't have a very religious family, but every holiday we do make sure to get together. I know I need to shave the beard. It's getting a little long. I just got a haircut, so the beard looks a little bit misproportioned, but I like it. It's kind of nice. Got a nice little. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think the camera makes it look a little bit bigger. If it wasn't rigged, then judging was total shit. Well, you can... Yeah, man. If you're not listening to what I'm saying, then you can think that. This isn't the house I grew up. This is just my mom's house. My mom moved somewhere else. Please, in your judge opinion, why Barry lose against Spider Horse? To be completely honest, I haven't seen it. I didn't watch the videos back for the actual battle itself. I was practicing with Kenny for like the first half of it. I didn't really see it, to be completely honest. Stretchy skin. The message is delayed. Yeah, it's delayed like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. That's why I'm answering everybody's question a little later on. Teach me the ways of the indestructible throat. I don't know if that's a real thing. Honestly, knowing Poponi... Well, do you know Poponi, Trololololo? Do you know him? Or you just know him from Swiss Beatbox? Because you just said, like, honestly knowing Poponi. So that's like, do you know him, first of all? And yes, he does say subscribe and like the channel. Because he runs a channel. He runs a Beatbox channel. How could you guys not expect him to, like, promote his own work? Oh, you guys are ridiculous. What's up, everybody? If you guys would like to leave a donation, I have a donation link in the description of the video. Shout out to Hypernautics for the $5 donation. If anybody else would like to leave one, I have a link in the description of the video. You can just click the link, leave a donation. I was hoping to make my goal of 500 maybe, but it's not very important if I do not. Shout out to all you guys for leaving the donations. What do I think about Wally after battling him? I mean, before battling him, I thought he was really crazy. I know he has like some of the dopest lip rolls in the world. Exactly what NaPoM Beatbox said. Hey, there's my mom.
Hey! Y'all. Hi, y'all.
We got 431 people watching.
Woo! I think I'm going to keep Rinka. She helps more than Kelsey does.
Rinka's awesome.
She is awesome.
They're bringing in groceries, and I think I should help. Wait, are you leaving that middle finger up for me because of the way that I reacted? Dude, to be completely honest, I'm so passionate about beatboxing that why would I fake a reaction? Why would I sit on the judges table just to act fake? That's not why I can. Sorry, you guys are just triggering me off a little bit. It's a little ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous, guys. If you really think my donations are fucking fake, or reactions, not donations, sorry. This stream is for the trolls, pretty much. Tiger Woods, I feel you. I don't usually pay attention to it, but it's really getting crazy today, especially after this battle got uploaded. It's getting a little ridiculous. Nobody complains about BBK because he's not a judge. You know, people are trying to say that like my reactions are fake as a judge or something, but no, they're not. Sinjo says Europe. You know what? So me and my mom, let me give you a completely out of context opinion. We just watched GBB. We just watched Codfish's battles. And also Dila. What do you think about Codfish, Mom?
I thought he was pretty awesome. I have to say. He was clean the whole way through. The beat stayed. He was pretty awesome. Not as awesome as this one, but awesome.
My mom knows beatboxing better than 99% of the beatbox community.
Very clean.
She knows what's good and what's bad. And what is good is
clean. I'm a little biased, though.
She's a little biased.
Cinio's performance.
For me. Y'all are crazy. Sorry, I'm just walking around my house a little bit. Yeah, this dude keeps saying like that I'm the worst judge ever. But guess what? I'm actually a pretty good judge. You think Slizzer is shit? No, Slizzer's a dope beatboxer. See, Slizzer is kind of like Codfish in the sense that like their fundamentals are there 100%, and that's why they're so sick. Sorry, guys. This just GBB thing has me stressed out. You guys are stressing me out. Some of the people that are commenting in here, you guys are really just like, you're making me smoke cigarettes. This shit means so much to me. Beatboxing is my fucking life, people. It really is. I live to beatbox. Beatbox lives in me. Game time, I feel you. It's not rigged. Shout out to Stoily ZZ. To the Crows, shout out to you for the $10 donation. Yes, my mom knows I smoke. She does too. You guys are just stressing me out. You're driving me to smoke on the stream, and I would never do this. Guys, just to be clear, I like that you like my reactions. I'm glad that you guys really like my reactions, but that's not why I reacted. I just want to make that clear also. My reactions were not just for that camera. All of my reactions were from the heart. They were real, you know? We got 462 people watching right now. We got a fat amount of people watching. I know, Sukai. I know. I appreciate you a lot. I know that. Oh, you're in my streams all the time. I know. I love you. But I just want to make it clear to a lot of other people, because a lot of other people were saying that my reactions were fake, you know? And I just want to be clear that, like, it's not like they came up to me and they were like, you guys are just ridiculous with these allegations you're making. Do you really think that the organizers of GBB came up to me before the battle and they were like, hey, there's going to be this camera on you, make sure that you look into it, and Galia, please come and please have a talk with me, please, I'd like to see what you have to say. Did you add a little bit of weight, bro? Maybe, because yesterday I ate a lot of food. Am I preparing for world champs? Of course. Rigged a GBB, shame on you. Yeah, it's rigged. Paponi came up to me before the battle and he was like, hey man, I really want Codfish to win. Please pick Codfish every single time. And I said, you know what, Paponi? Okay, I'll do that. If you think that, you're just like a hard-headed piece of poop. Nice. People. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Got 463 people watching me right now.
Did they hear what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you was on like a mute or.
No.
So what are they watching? Just you day to day? Which like you take your computer to the bathroom?
I could.
Yeah, and they watch that. Die-hard fans.
FJK, did you not get my
I know you're probably hungry, so I got food.
Did you not hear my sarcasm in that statement? Or did you must not have seen the other things that I've said in the live stream, which is okay. Thoughts on Helium? Helium is a dope beatboxer. John ABCDE. You gotta go back and watch my stream, man. You really just gotta go back and watch it whenever I upload it, because I talked about everything pretty much, and at this point, would you say that D-Lo is in the top 5? What do you mean? He's in the finals. Sorry, guys. There's just so many comments. So many comments. It's hard to read everyone, especially whenever this guy Deviatus. Oh yeah, you gotta chill. Please, guys, don't spam things, because I'm really trying to like read everybody's comment. You know better than all. That's not true. Everybody has their own knowledge. Beatboxing is rigged. Luna, you're wrong, to be honest. Anything you'd say, you will never recognize that it was rigged. No. Guys, I just want to say, let me put this into perspective as to what you're... Let me put it into perspective as to what you're claiming. You're claiming that before GBB, that Claudio and Peponi, the organizers of GBB, came up to the judges before the competition and they said, "Hey guys, no matter what, make sure that Codfish wins." You're telling me that that's what happened. That's basically what you're saying. You're basically saying that the organizers of Grand Beatbox Battle, they invited us to judge, and before the battle, they told us, they said, "Hey guys, I just want to make sure that you guys know that Codfish is supposed to win, so vote for Codfish." That is absolutely ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And that's it. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Yes, this is what happened, bitch. No, it is not what happened. T4V. That I know that they're trolling, but like I'm here to answer the trolls just personally, because dude, what people are saying, dude, Mad Nash, that is not what happened. Like, that is not what happened. That sounds ridiculous. Like, if you have ever been a part of a beatbox competition that includes beatboxers, you will know that it is just like, that's not what happens, guys. I'm sorry. Why did that guy switch places with Korean Effects? So that guy, first of all, is ZD. You got to do some beatbox homework for sure. That guy's ZD, the 2009 world champion, second world champion to ever exist. Definitely do some homework. Watch this guy. Watch some ZD videos. He's a dope beatboxer, but he's not just some guy. That's what I'm trying to say. First of all, because I can obviously tell you don't know who he is, and that's a sign. But the first day, Korean Effects was supposed to be a judge, but he missed his flight, so they switched in the world beatbox champion ZD as a judge, because Korean Effects could not be there because he missed his flight. That's why he was there. Why was your reactions so shit during 7 to Smoke last year, but drastically different this year? I would say part of it is the sound of the event, the actual experience.
GBB itself is on a huge sound system, huge crazy sound system, and Seven to Smoke is in more of a smaller venue with normal little speakers, and it's just different feeling. Seven to Smoke is on the last day of GBB. Was already pretty tired, feeling pretty crazy. Your battle versus Collapse was lit as fuck. I love it when you go technical. It's like mixed zippers with inward Ks. Thank you, Science is at its best. Do you have any tips for the loop station? Just keep practicing. You were too drunk while judging. Which battle? What are you talking about? It Seven to Smoke or GBB? It wasn't drunk at all. How are choose judges? You can't do competition anymore. The judges are basically choosed by their credibility in the beatbox scene. For example, how many battles they've won, or like what they've accomplished in their beatbox. Like Korean Effects is 2-time Canadian champion. He's done so many battles over in Europe since like 2010. He's just... Wait, Eagle Man, you said GBB? Wait, what? You were too drunk while judging. No, I was not. Oh, and GBB. No, I wasn't drunk while judging. Why would I get drunk and judge? Why would I ever do that? It's not fair. It's not a very cool thing to do. Oh. I'm sorry for shouting you out. But I was in Basel. Wait. I'm sorry. What did he say? I'm sorry for shouting you out, but I was in Basel and it felt like Codfish was supposed to win. What do you mean by that? Like he was like supposed to win as in like... I see your comment. You don't have to keep commenting it, John ABCD. What do you mean by that? Please. Please talk to me. Please talk to me and tell me what you guys are thinking, because I am here doing this live stream to keep this decision transparent. Sorry, I'm not just yelling for entertainment. I'm yelling because it's fucking like... it just means a lot to me. What you think about Reeps? Reeps is a dope beatboxer. He's one of the best. He's a legend. When I say nobody sounds as good, good question. NaPoM, when you say nobody sounds as good as Codfish, what do you mean? His kicks sound fuller, his snares sound stronger, etc.? Yes. That is what I mean. The fundamentals, he has his fundamentals are there 100%. He's very consistent. That's why he sounds good. You know, you can do he's just consistent, you know. His bass is consistently just powerful, and the note is correct, and it's like loud. It has bass to it. That's why it's better. You know, somebody like Batico, he's doing crazy techniques, but it's like a little sloppy a lot of the time, and it's just like... sorry, I've just been talking about this for a long time, almost like an hour, so I'm just a little... I asked for a cue, but you didn't read it. Can you ask me again, Volvitube? Sorry about that. How come Marcus Perez isn't on Swiss Beatbox yet? Because he doesn't really answer our messages from the beatbox community. He doesn't want to be a part of the community for some reason. Dude, no one with an IQ over 90 is questioning your competence. I know, but a lot of people are. I'm chill, Maximilian. But to be honest, a lot of people aren't chill, and that's what's making me not chill. Dude, you think Codfish isn't clean enough? Codfish was the cleanest, for sure. For me. If I won Worlds, yeah, I'd probably stop battling. How many wins on Fortnite? Like 3. I don't focus on Fortnite. Beatbox is my life. Is there a specific issue being discussed? Basically how people are just really hating on Codfish for winning and hating on me as a judge for picking him and the other judges as well. What do you think about D-Lo? I think D-Lo is one of the best beatboxers in the damned world. Obviously. He's got second place at GBB. He's insane. But he didn't win. Hiss won versus Batico. Hiss got third place. Yeah, let the haters hate. It's not hating, it's the reality, so suck it. No, it is hating, because people are being ignorant and saying things that aren't true. You know, hating is like being like, oh, it's rigged, you paid the judges, NaPoM has fake reactions. That is hating. That is completely taking something and turning it into something completely different. What's my advice for the first battle? Your first battle will not be your last. That's a very important thing. So your first battle, don't treat it like it's the one and only time that you're going to be up on stage battling somebody. Treat it as a learning experience. Do your best, obviously, but don't walk in with the mentality of this is the moment I've been working for. Your first battle will probably be one of your worst battles, which is okay. Go in there with a learning attitude. Would the results be different? Yeah, that's Shaolin Milk. Would the results be different if the battles use no mics? Probably, because somebody like Codfish, he has amazing microphone technique. Yo, this dude Gallia Robert, I'm sorry, but like, I normally don't do this, but like, I gotta remove you. Sorry. Gallia Robert, all your messages are now not gonna come up. Just so you know. Just because all I see from you is ignorance. It's not just your opinion, you're being ignorant about it. Having a different opinion is okay. That's the beauty of being a human. You could think differently than other people. But if you're gonna be straight up ignorant about shit, then it's not okay. Have you not seen Codfish use all those beats before? No, I have not. I didn't watch that much of Codfish before the competition. So I heard it with a very unbiased point, because I did not listen to him that much before that.
Did you make it? Very tall, honey. You don't need to do that. Really? You can come to my house anytime. Matter of fact, I'm trading you to Chelsea. You do work. Thank you so much.
Did I win my first battle ever? Yes, I actually did.
Very nice.
Not the whole battle, but
My new little makeup bag.
I won the top 16. Then I won the top 8 quarterfinals.
Prizes for Marinka.
I know.
She don't have to do that, and please tell her, like, encourage her. She's welcome here anytime. She's such a sweetie.
You got Irish blood, mate? Yes, I do, mate. I got the Irish blood. If you guys would like to leave a donation during the stream, I have a donation link in the description of the video. You can just click that link and leave a donation. All donations are greatly appreciated as they help me live my life as a full-time beatboxer. I'll never doubt your passion for the game. No, he's sick. He shouldn't have won using old beats. Mad respect to you, though. You see, for me, they weren't old beats. For me, they were very put-together beats. They were very mastered beats. He mastered every beat that he did. Every beat that he did was a fucking masterpiece. To me. That's just my opinion. Yes, hi fish. I agree. NaPoM, why did you stop doing fast beats so much? I saw you battle a long time ago and you did straight tech. It was sick. I'm gonna bring it back. That's what I'm gonna do for World Champs. World Champs, I'm gonna do just like a fucking compilation of all my best stuff. Wait. You had them beats on YouTube for a while. Also used them at Beatbox Camp and lost. You're the most passionate dude. If you haven't seen them, then that's why. But you're getting the hate because he's had all them beats on YouTube. Seen all the beats on YouTube for a while and used them at Beatbox Camp and lost. You're the most passionate dude. Yeah, I've heard a little bit of his beats. I definitely did not hear most of them. He did like his technical beats at Beatbox Camp. You know, he didn't do any of his songs like that. I didn't hear anything like that at Beatbox Camp, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm practicing for World Champs. I know Alem is in it. Hopefully we got a rematch coming up. That would be crazy. Reaps entering world? I didn't know anything about that. Ryan Burns, I would say it was about half and half, to be honest. People came up, and that's the thing, people will disagree with me, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people disagreeing with me, but whenever people like straight up are ignorant about it, that's not okay. That's just why I'm doing this stream. But yeah, people came up to me after the battle, and they were like, hey man, to be honest, I thought D-Lo won. And I was like, yeah, I understand, but I don't. And that's okay. It's okay to disagree over things, but to be straight up ignorant about things that you don't agree with, that's not okay. What do you think about the competition of worlds this year? Yeah, it's gonna be insane. We got Alem, we got big ups from BRC. I hosted your battle with Y2K. Shit, sick. What's up, man? Yeah, I think the World Champs is gonna be crazy. We got like Alexinho, Collapse, One Known, Alisi, Frosty, D-Lo, Alem, Alexinho, B-Art, Tatsuyaki, everybody. I'm not trying to stress anymore. Ryan Burns. Well, no one could make it to the finals. I personally think so. I think Codfish could too. I know, anti-sensitive America. I get what you're saying. But, like, I do streams all the time, and I just beatbox. Let me talk. Let me talk about something that I care about. Shout out to all WW for the donation. Thank you so much. Also, shout out to Luke's and to the Crows. If anybody else would like to leave a donation during the stream, I have a donation link in the description of the video. You can just click the link in the description and leave a donation. And all donations are greatly appreciated, but obviously not required. We've got 360 people watching right now, and most of them have not left a donation, which is okay. Just make sure you like the video, share the video, just to support me and what I do, my channel. And also, a donation is a great way to show support too. So if you can leave a donation, do that. But if not, it's okay. I'm sharing. Hypernautics. Sorry, man. I missed your. Can you make a ranking showcases of all your things on YouTube? It's a good idea, but I don't think I'm going to do that, to be honest. The extent of my transparency is going to be like on the stream and me talking about it. Yeah, everybody that left a donation, I'm reading your messages, and I appreciate you guys. And I agree with a lot of you. If anybody else would like to leave a donation, I have a donation link in the description of the video. You just got to click the link and follow the steps. Of course I remember you from TeamSpeak Ping Pong Productions. That's why I made you a mod. Do you pay much attention to people like Zero and Wing? I don't see much from them, but I know they're both dope. Stop pulling that beard, I'm sorry. Just like the beard. Yeah, I got some hidden tricks. Don't forget about me. I'm always a hidden trick kind of guy, Aeon. Come on. Let me just say, I'm gonna shit on everyone. Shit on you. I'm going to use that beat. Shout out to VolPcod3Z for the $10 donation. Thank you so much, man. All donations are greatly appreciated. If you would like to leave one as well, click the link in the description. Hi, Tracy. You said my handle 6 times on this stream. Well, that's because you're saying important things, anti-sensitive America. Make it 7 times. Yeah, I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible with this judging stuff. Premzy is okay. I was with him a couple weeks ago. Are you nervous that I could lose in the top 16? I mean, I'm going to be very strategic, you know. I'm going to try to be very strategic on what I do. Shout out to Kairu, XT, and Fred for the 2 donations. Thank you guys so much. for your support of my art form and what I do as a full-time job. 2H couldn't make it to GBB. Sorry, I haven't answered that question, but he just wasn't able to make it. Wasn't able to make it. Nolan G, the donations are for me personally. I do these streams pretty regularly, and take inspiration from a lot of gaming streams, because a lot of gamers now, they play video games and they have a donation link in their streams. And I thought it would be cool if, I could just do beatbox stuff and kind of have the same concept, but rather than playing video games, I just make my music, and talk to people. I would be salty if I didn't make eliminations. That would suck. But I'm not so worried. I'm a very strategic battler. But also I don't come off that way. I come off very natural. It's the important thing. Footbox G, his flight was canceled. He couldn't make it for day 1, but he made it day 2. What's she yelling at? My mom was singing.
What?
He gave me the mug because he remembered me from TeamSpeak. And I just know you're a stand-up guy, Ping Pong Po. I'm going to end the stream in about 20 minutes, guys. Shout out to everybody that's been with me since I started. I was talking about some pretty passionate things in this stream, things that I care about a lot. And I'm here to tell you guys that, whether you disagree, agree, don't be ignorant. Just be nice. The beatbox community, the online beatbox community, YouTube especially, is being extra hateful and extra straight up ignorant, saying things that just aren't true, and saying making allegations against people that have nothing to do with things, saying that my reactions are fake, the judging is, the whole competition is rigged, saying that that's just ridiculous shit. And basically you guys need to wake up and realize that beatboxing is moving in a direction that is making it more accessible for people around the world. Codfish's style, I didn't vote for him just because it sounds good to the normal ear, but it also does, A regular person, sorry, I didn't mean to move that, A regular person can really understand what Codfish is doing and really appreciate it. And that's a good thing for the beatbox community, you know what I mean? Stop, Mod Nash, you're out, bro. You're out, man. Sorry. I can't stand for people commenting just whack shit just while I'm talking. You're not getting the point of what I'm saying. Yes, I am going to save this live stream. But basically, this is everything. This is a couple sentences to sum up the stream. Don't be ignorant. Respect decisions that are made in the beatbox community. And respect each other as beatboxers. Because essentially, beatboxers are family. And imagine doing a big battle and then going on YouTube after you do this big battle, you just accomplish something crazy, and all you see is hate. How would you feel if people did that to you? That's ridiculous. Same thing with Mark Martin. People did the same thing with that. People were doing the same thing with Jenkins for American Champs. It's not rigged. There was no plan for who was going to win. People just went there, they did their best, and the judges had to pick a winner. That's what a beatbox battle is. And that's about it, guys. I look like Ed Sheeran? What the fuck you mean? I don't feel like I look like Ed Sheeran.
You want a urinal cup?
So basically, guys, I'm getting distracted now. I've been talking about this for a long time. So I'm done. I'm going to go eat some fried chicken and some mac and cheese. If you guys would like to leave a donation for the cause, you can leave it in the description of the video. That's rich NaPoM. Ridiculous. Superficial judging is what it was, not necessarily rigged. What do you mean by that? I don't even know what you mean. Maybe I'm dumb, but I don't think I am. You American cunts suck. Man, some of you people that are watching right now really need to just, like, go take a chill pill. So, guys, stay safe. Respect other beatboxers. Respect the beatbox community. Respect the judges. And, yeah, people are calling me racist, too. Like, are you fucking serious? I got an Asian girlfriend. And go smoke a J, people. Chill out. And also, for a lot of you that really, really disagree with the decision, please go back since like 2005 and watch the battles. Watch the battles starting from like 2005 up to now. Dude, take like 5 days just to watch every battle that ever happened. And tell me that Codfish isn't original. And tell me that Codfish isn't doing something new that people have never done before. That is what I want you guys to do. Be educated. A lot of the people that are disagreeing, some of you guys have some pretty valid points, but a lot of the things that I'm seeing are just very miseducated, like, words. So please do your homework. Educate yourself with beats. Peace out, everybody.